What's up, guys? So we're doing a physics projects today on velocity. So I'm just prepping everything. We're gonna see the differences in velocity on an incline versus a horizontal plane. And so I'm gonna set this up right now. I actually have this cornhole thing. It's supposed to be 3 feet, which I'm pretty sure this is 3 feet long, and I'm gonna have one ball on this side, another ball on this side, but this thing's kind of dirty, so right there. All right, I'm gonna retape this so I have something that goes all the way across. All right, so the questions are, first one is, what do you think will happen to the velocity of the ball across a horizontal ramp? I think that if there is a small force, the hand is giving a force to the ball, then it's causing the ball to accelerate, because Newton's second law is that an external force needs to be applied to an object in order for the velocity to change. And so I believe that the ball will move, but because of the air resistance and gravity, the ball will slow down. The ball won't go as far as the second ball. What do you think will happen to the velocity if the ball rolls down an incline ramp? I believe terminal speed, since the ball is on a constant incline, then the velocity will be constant, so the ball will keep rolling, and I believe the further the incline is, the more the ball will pick up velocity, because the force of gravity on the incline is continuously pushing the ball down the incline. And then third one is to calculate the velocity of the ball in centimeters, for each section the ball rolls down. So I taped up the surface by feet, so 3 feet, and I taped up a mark on each of those feet, so that way I can calculate the time it takes from getting from foot 1 to foot 2. Calculate the velocity of the ball in centimeters for each section of the plank for both horizontal and incline. And then the next one, the question 4 is, did my results match the predictions? I'm gonna be straight up. I suck at math, so calculating the velocity is gonna be kind of hard. So I need to find a ball first. Alright, so first one. Now we can do that both at the same time. I lowered the incline. Alright, so I did the math and I actually timed. So the first ball, I suck at the ball first. So this ball right here, it crossed. So first one, it crossed the 1 foot line at exactly 0.4 seconds. With all three, it crossed it at 1.33 seconds. And so in order to calculate the velocity of the ball, we would need to take the distance that it traveled, which in this case it would be 3 feet, and then the time that it took for the ball to get from its original destination to its final destination, which would be 1 foot, and then 3 feet would be the final destination. So if I took 3 feet and we just divide that by the distance, well, the distance, sorry, we would take the distance and divide that by the time, which is 1.33 seconds. This means that the average velocity of this ball would be 2.25 seconds per feet. And so, or even, yeah, per feet. 2.2 seconds per feet. The incline ball, which the incline ball right here. Okay, so this ball took from point A to point B. It was 1.14 seconds on an incline or decline. And so I would take the 3 feet, divide that by 1.14, which would get 2.63 feet per second. And so that would be the velocity for the incline. And so I just have this third calculator up just to kind of see the differences in the time. So we take 2.25 and we would subtract that by maybe I should have did it the other way around. It would be, so the differences would be a 0.38 feet per second. In end, my prediction for the ball, the two balls were correct, stating that a ball on an incline will travel faster in a distance than a ball on a level surface. And so visually we saw it with it being plugged in into a formula way, then it does again prove that the ball is faster. The only thing that I'm questioning is if I did this correctly, because I'm pretty sure you just take in order to find the velocity, you would take the displacement of distance by the amount of time it took. And so let me know if you guys have any comments, if you watched this, you have any comments if I did this completely incorrect. And hope you guys have a good day. See you in class.